Buenos dias! The sun is shining and I'm in beautiful Taxco. Taxco is a small city about 3 hours southwest of Mexico City. It's known for its silver mining and ceramics and obviously beautiful hillside views. There's also a couple of special dishes here that I'm excited to try. I've got 3 days to do it all. So I'm standing in the Zocalo now, and everybody's sitting around selling what looks like palm fronds woven with flowers. And I have to believe it's because it's Palm Sunday and the beginning of Semana Santa, which is Holy Week. So I've just come to a little cafe for breakfast. It's called Flor de la Vida. It's right across from the cathedral and the Zocalo. There's actually tons of rooftop restaurants with panoramic views here and a lot of different foods that I want to try as well. So I just ordered a small breakfast because I have a lot more eating to do today. So that was actually a much bigger breakfast than I was expecting, so now I need to walk it off a little bit. But I'm right in front of the Zocalo still, and I think that they're going to have a parade for Semana Santa, Palm Sunday. I've heard that Taxco is a really great place to spend this time actually. So I'm just kind of wandering around the streets right now. I'm sure I'll find some ceramics, some silver, and I mean, just look at the beautiful buildings. Wow. So I have to say, I knew how important Santa Semana was in Mexico in general, but I didn't realize how important it was in Taxco specifically. So I got a little bit lucky that I planned my trip on this weekend. So I'm in one of the many silver markets right now, and I think I'm gonna buy some earrings. I mean, I always wear these same ones. I don't wear a ton of jewelry, but I kind of like these little hoops. And this is the place to do it. 28, sí, perfecto. So I'm buying these silver hoops. They're about $5. Gracias. Está bien. Yay! Got myself some Texaco silver. Silver, silver everywhere. Okay, so I just made another purchase. 40 pesos. I think that's like $2. All right, I think that's enough jewelry shopping for me today. I really don't wear a ton of jewelry, but you can't come to the silver capital of the world and not buy silver. So I'm starting to get a little bit hungry again, and I've been told that I need to try pozole blanco while I'm here in Texaco. Now I've heard of pozole before, but I've never actually had it. And apparently the white pozole is what you should try while you're here. So I'm headed back towards the Zocalo to a place that was recommended to me for white pozole. Wow, so I just got my pozole, and I ordered the small, but it's massive because that's just how things are in Texaco, I guess. But, so they gave me the option of chicken or pork. I got pork, and it looks like, kind of like a soup. It's got avocado and chicharron on top. And I kind of thought pozole was made of beans.
Atendiéndolo, papi Águila.
Oh, hola.
Hola.
So let's see what else is in here. I'm actually not really sure. Some kind of dumpling? I don't know. Let's see. I honestly have no idea what that is. Oh, it's really tasty though. Okay, so he just told me that these little things that look kind of like dumplings are corn. I don't even know how you make corn look like this. So I just got my bill, and my pozole was 60 pesos, which is around $3, so that's amazing. But you should know that if you do want to come here, which I would recommend for sure, they do not take credit cards, so you need to bring cash. Wow, that was so good. I don't know how I've never had that before. I've seen it on menus a lot, but I guess I didn't really fully know what it was. And I still don't know how they make the corn like that, but it was really good, and it definitely won't be the last time I eat it. Okay, so now I'm gonna head down to the main bus station where I can get a colectivo, which is like a small bus, or kind of like a van, that goes to the Teleférico, and that will take me up to the top of one of the hillsides, and I can get a view of the whole city, so I'm super excited. So my colectivo was 8 pesos, and they dropped me just down here at the base with these little arches, and then there's a little gate right here that you have to go into to buy your entrance ticket. I better get out of the road. is a hotel, but unless you're staying there, obviously you can't stay. So I've got plenty of time. It's late afternoon, but I've got plenty of time to go up and have a glass of wine, see the sunset maybe, because the last one comes back at 9:30 p.m. Alright, here we go. Yeah. So I thought I would sit and have a glass of wine up here. They've got bingo going on or something, but they're actually not selling alcohol anywhere in the entire town, or actually I think in the entire country, because it's election day. And then I asked for an iced latte. They also couldn't make me that, so I think I'm gonna head back down. There actually are quite a few things up here. It's not just the hotel. There's some little shops and some other little restaurants as well. I have to say though, like the view from the hotel is pretty nice, but the view from the Teleférico was better, I think. So it was worth taking it up for sure, but I'm probably, yeah, gonna go back down.
That's going to be all for today's video, but there's so much more to do and see in Taxco, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss part 2, where I'll be taking you to some beautiful natural pools, visiting the famous Jesus Christ monument that overlooks the city, and trying a few more of Taxco's specialty dishes as well as their signature cocktail.